Welcome back! Now, a lot of the times that I've been doing the Storytime videos, I found that I've been talking about stuff that's been going on in school. I don't want that to become a theme. So today, I'm going to be talking to you guys, giving you a story about my biggest medical scare, my biggest thing that happened to me ever. Now, this is back in 2013, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I actually think it was 2013. I'm not entirely sure, which is kind of sad. So I remember that I was at home getting ready for bed. I had a friend spending the night, Brandon. You guys remember Brandon. If not, here's a picture. He was spending the night, and he was sleeping on the floor. I was in my bed. My head started hurting, so I went to sleep a little bit before him, not thinking it was anything big, anything important at all. Well, apparently it was. Later that night, I would end up throwing up, like, a ton. I threw up all over myself and almost threw up on him. I just barely missed him. That's what my parents said. I had just barely missed him. So they sent me to get... So they sent me to get freshened up. And as I'm doing that, I pass out. Nobody knows what to do. I don't pass out. That's not something I've really ever done except for that time. So they're all panicking. We call 911 because nobody knows what to do. They don't know why I passed out. So now the ambulance comes. They pick me up. They put me in the ambulance. I want to say they threw me, but they didn't really throw me in the ambulance. They, rolled me in, They tried to figure out what was going on. Nobody knew why I passed out. They ended up calling it a seizure, and nobody knew why it was a seizure. Nobody could even tell what triggered it. And ever since then, I've been having seizures on and off every 6 months. They're better now. We figured out what it was, and I'll get to that in a minute. But that started this whole medical hoopla thing. We went through different doctors, 5 different doctors, trying to figure out what caused it and what had been causing it, right? Well, this one person said, well, maybe you're just not drinking enough water. I'm like, can that really affect it? He's like, oh, yeah. I don't think it can. I know it can make you pass out, but I don't think it can make you have a seizure. I might be wrong. Those of you who are internet doctors, let me know in the comments. But anyway, another doctor said that it was the pills I was taking, the medicine. And then a doctor after that said, no, it couldn't have been that. So we had all these doctors arguing back and forth about what it could have been, and nobody knew what to do. Finally, we ended up, it was a pill, indeed, that I was taking. It was the medicine. So I obviously stopped taking that. And ever since I stopped taking that, it had slowly decreased and eventually had gone away. Until about 7th grade. No, that happened before. Never mind, that's a different story. So yeah, long story short, after we ended up getting all of the medical things figuring out it was a pill, that nobody knew why it was doing it to me. They just knew it was, so we cut it cold turkey. We just stopped that pill automatically, stopped the medicine. We didn't want to continue it because it was could have died. Probably. I don't know. I might not have. I probably couldn't have died. I could have. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But all I know is that it was not fun. Seizures are not fun at all. And basically, I have been diagnosed with seizures. So now I have to put it on, despite the fact that it was a pill thing that made it happen, if that makes sense. It's still kind of confusing to me as well. But all I know is that it was not fun, totally scary. The whole time that I was passed out, I either blacked out. There were moments in my head right now where they had blacked out. I don't remember anything during that time except for before and after it occurred. There's this one time I blacked out in the emergency room in the 7th grade. And I'm gonna end up telling you this. Okay, I'm gonna end up telling you guys this now anyway. So, I was in the emergency room, 7th grade. I slammed my fingers into my grandparents' front door. How did I do that, you may be asking? Well, basically, what happened was, I went out to grab something from the car. I don't exactly remember what it was. I think it was a bag or something. I have the keys in my hand, I'm going out the door. I'm going to shut it. For some reason, I grabbed the actual door instead of the doorknob. And I go, and then the wind catches it, it slams it shut with my fingers in there. I drop the keys, and I scream, and I push the door open. And I run inside. My mom's like, oh, you're fine. I'm like, no, I'm not fine. I need help. We end up going to the emergency room to get it looked at. Where, as we're sitting in the little room where you're getting registered, you know? It's not like the sign-in room. It's like another room after that where you give medical history, give your blood. Well, not give you blood. Blood pressure. That's the term. Blood pressure. It's that room. I ended up passing out there too. They say it was from stress, which, you know, I'm a 7th grader, just got his hand slammed in the door. Very well could have been. But that's another time where I blacked out. And when I came to, I was in a wheelchair being rushed into the emergency room. I felt like I was underwater, and I could barely hear myself think, let alone what they were saying. Everything was all disoriented. It was not fun. It is not fun. Honestly, I don't know why I decided to tell you guys these stories. I guess I didn't have an idea of anything else to talk about. So, you get to know my medical history. Hey. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Me passing out all the time. If you guys want me to pass out more, then leave a dislike. If you want me to never pass out again, leave a like. Here's today's video shout out. If you want to be a video shout out, all you gotta do is be subscribed to the channel, and you have a chance of being the shout out of the video. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I'm DJ Fizz. I upload every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you want to be part of the Fizz Army, all you gotta do, smack the subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a new video. And apart from that, I will see you guys next time. Roll the outro!